So I want to go over and talk about a few different comments that Packers president Mark Murphy had to say today in an interview when asked a few different questions, because he sort of, I feel like, gave his hand a little bit when it comes to what the Packers really think of Aaron Rodgers and the entire situation. Because I feel like we've heard tons of different reports over the past month or so, and it's really seemed like the Packers are ready to move on from Rodgers, and especially with the new news of the Rodgers and the Jets talking this past week, it really does feel like a trade's going to happen sometime soon. But let's go over a few of these comments he had to say today. So first off, he was asked if there's a chance that Rodgers could still be the Packers starting QB next season. He said this: yeah, I mean, unless if things don't work out the way that we would want them, yeah, he is obviously a great player, and said it would be a win-win. They're looking for a win-win situation. So that comment was a little interesting. I feel like you could read it into it both ways. But then I want to read these next few comments, which I feel like give more of a clear idea. He said this: it's a situation where I think we wanted to help Aaron achieve what he wanted as well as the Packers. Hopefully it'll create a situation where it's a win-win, or it's a win for both sides. And then he also said this: we are fortunate to have back-to-back Hall of Fame quarterbacks. It kind of happens in our game. Very, very few players play for only one team. Brett had a great career here. Aaron had a great career here. Regardless of what happens, Aaron will be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He will be in our Hall of Fame. We will bring him back and retire his number. But this is just one of the things that you go through as a team. We want to try to achieve something that is good for both Aaron and us. So it sounds to me like Mark Murphy, plans on Rodgers most likely not being here in 2023, especially when he says, mentioning the Hall of Fame, when he says we will bring him back and retire his number. He didn't say, we would bring him back if he left. He said we will bring him back and retire his number. So obviously, who knows exactly what he means, but it sounds to me like, from all we've seen the past, week especially, then you add these comments as well, it does feel like, the Packers and Rodgers are going to move on from each other. And Mark Murphy did say there's still, a potential chance of him coming back. When asked about that first question, yeah, there's a chance, I guess. But it just really feels like the writing's on the wall. And I thought that we would have seen some kind of trade movement by now, but we haven't up to this point. Then, of course, there was that crazy trade today. The Bears moving out of pick 1. Panthers moving in, trading away DJ Moore, a 1, a 2, another 1. So tons of draft capital for the Bears. But no Packers trade yet. So I'll keep you guys updated. We'll see what happens. Who knows if there's going to be any other, sudden changes in what's happening, or sudden, who knows what's going to happen here. But I'll keep you guys updated. And if you want to stay up to date with all Packers news, feel free to subscribe. I only cover the Packers on this channel. So if you want to never miss any news, feel free to turn on those post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.